Yo, so we haven't been talking about too many specific races around the country, but one in particular that I think would need like a little bit of attention that's incredibly interesting is the race between Raphael Warnock, some people have called the radical liberal, and Herschel Walker, who is Christian Walker, you know, the really annoying gay black dude, the really annoying gay small black kid who tries to pretend that he's not actually gay, or something. That kid, his dad is trying to be a senator in the U.S. Senate. Wild stuff. But what's more wild is how dumb Herschel Walker actually is. He's actually really stupid. But don't take my words for it. Take his.
So I'm preparing. I'm this country boy. You know, I'm not that smart. And he's that preacher. He's a smart man, wear these nice suits. So he's going to show up and embarrass me at the debate October the 14th. And I'm just waiting. You know, I'll show up and I'm going to do my best. I'm gonna do my best.
So this has been the culmination of months of Herschel Walker backing out of debates and running from debates with Raphael Warnock. Warnock's been saying time and time again, we need a debate, come to debate. The people of Georgia deserve a debate between the two people running for senators. And Walker has said over and over again that he's not going to be showing up to any debates, not because of any like real reason, not for any like health reasons or scheduling reasons or anything, simply because he doesn't want to show up. And now we get to I always thought that the reason why he didn't want to show up is because he's just too stupid and he knows he'll get blown out of the water when he goes for a debate. And now we know that it's true, that he even believes that he knows he's going to get blown out of the water with a debate with Warnock, because I'm not that smart. I'm just a country boy. I'm not that smart.
And I'm this country boy. You know, I'm not that smart. And he's that preacher. He's a smart man, wear these nice suits.
He wears suits. He reads. He a preacher. I'm not that smart. So what he's doing right now is trying to preempt, and maybe like give it a little bit of levity to preempt him getting bodied in the debate by not expecting too much because he's not that smart. So it's either two things. For one, he knows that he's going to get blown out because he has no real political positions, and the ones that he does have are completely abominable. And he knows that he's not that smart. So he knows that, let me just dampen expectations for how good you think I'm going to do. Even if you don't think I'm going to do that well, just know that I'm really not going to do that well, because I'm just completely stupid compared to Warnock. Which, if you think that you're not that smart, why are you running for Congress? Don't we want smart people to be in Congress? Why do we want not only stupid people who know that they're stupid to be running for Congress? Why? I think that's just incredibly curious. And like we've known this for a while, from Walker talking about how when there was like school, massacres going on, and he was asked questions about like, should 18-year-olds and the youngest people possible be able to just randomly buy guns and walk wherever they want with it? His response was, and I quote, "I like to look at it and things and stuff," end quote. When he talked about it on Fox News and they gave him a spot to spend any amount of time talking about why anyone in their right mind should vote for him. And he said, when it comes to like making sure that we stop school massacres, he said, and I quote, "We should have an agency that should be looking at men, that's looking at women, that's looking at social media." This makes no sense. This guy's brain, it has just been melting in that hot Georgia summer for as long as he's been running, but still, unfortunately, he's still a reasonable contender, and there's a possibility of him winning Warnock's seat in Georgia, which is disgusting, but that's what we deal with at the moment. I hope that when the debate comes around, that people understand like what this guy's actually on about, and the fact that he doesn't even know what he's on about sometimes. Can I find this super quickly?
See, that it's a person wielding that weapon. Cain killed Abel, and that's the problem that we have. And I said, what we need to do is look into how we can stop those things. He talked about doing a disinformation. What about getting a department that can look at young men, that's looking at women, that's looking at just social media?
They're thinking about doing a disinformation. So if you weren't able to understand what he's talking about is that Biden and other Democrats were thinking about getting an agency that can help people sort through the rampant and wild amounts of disinformation that conservatives are pushing, and so instead of that, what he wants to do is get an agency that's looking at young men, that's looking at women, that's looking at social media. Just incredible levels of IQ on display here. You can even see the IQ leaking out of his brain as he continues to talk. This man's on, you're right. His brain is on 1% battery. And there was something recently that came up in the Fox Atlanta. I would like to show you a little bit of this.
With less than 9 weeks until Election Day, Herschel Walker hit the road today to launch a new bus tour around the state.
The Republican hopes to unseat incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock in November. Fox 5's Claire Sims spoke exclusively with Walker this afternoon about their ongoing feud over debates.
We were the only news team to join Herschel Walker on board his campaign bus and asked him about all the debate over whether he and Senator Warnock will debate.
I'm saying go to the polls this come November. Go to the polls and vote. It's time to put the right people in Washington.
Herschel Walker kicks off his Unite Georgia bus tour Wednesday in Emerson as he tries to motivate voters to turn out for him and other Republican candidates this fall. The tour begins as Walker and incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock once again trade jabs over the issue of debates.
Quit the games. Agree to debate.
Senator Warnock's campaign released this new video urging Walker to stop, quote, dodging debates. Back in May, Senator Warnock agreed to 3 debates, one in Atlanta, one in Macon, and one in Savannah. Walker then agreed to a different Savannah debate, one where the topics would be provided ahead of time.
He said he'd debate me.
He's not even smart enough to be able to come up with answers on the fly. If you can't do that, you're a senator. You're supposed to be running the country. If you can't understand how you can answer tough questions with little notice, I don't know how you can expect to run the country. You don't have weeks to make a decision on something, bro. You're a senator in the most important, arguably one of the most important, if not the most important country on the entire planet. You got to be a little smarter than that, bucko.
Anytime, anywhere. So, look, here's the bottom line. The people of Georgia deserve to hear what we intend to do on their behalf. After all, this is a job. If you want folks to hire you, you ought to sit for the interview.
Now, Senator Warnock says he will agree to the same Savannah debate as Walker if...
What was that Dutch angle? It made it seem like he died. You see this? You see it like, it's like turning and zooming in. You see this? Look at this. What am I looking in? Look at it. What is this? Man, these local news station broadcasts are crazy, man. They're doing everything to make sure people pay attention.
Walker commits to either the Macon or Atlanta matchups and agrees that the candidates will not need to be given the topics beforehand.
And I'm going to tell him right now, he's afraid to debate me, and I know it. So if he's not afraid, show up on October 14th in Savannah, Georgia, so it'll be televised statewide, and we can debate. And then we can talk about all the other stuff. But right now, he don't want to debate. He's just throwing something else out there. If he wanted to debate, put your big man pants on and quit complaining.
To be fair, though, he agreed to debates before you did.
Yes, but was it a fair debate?
That Savannah
He doesn't want to debate. He don't want to debate me. He agreed to debate before you. Yeah, but those are bad debates. I want good debates where I get to have multiple weeks to make sure that I don't say something stupid. I need my script. I need to prepare my script. You don't understand. You don't understand. Walker's dumb as fuck, bro. I'm sorry. Like, we gotta watch this debate when it happens, because it's gonna be the same thing with Loeffler, where he's just gonna have a script and he's just gonna read the script over and over and over again. Warnock knows how to deal with somebody with a script, so we're just gonna see how it works out. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be crazy. I have one last thing to play for you before we go. He said that we need to put the right people in Washington. I'm not sure. if he wants somebody who even said that he didn't want to go to Washington. And I want you to, we can talk about this for a moment, but I just want you to listen to this for a moment, okay? Let's see.
I'm not a politician. I didn't want to come to Washington. You think I like Washington? I don't even like the Redskins. They didn't even the Redskins. I don't even like them. They're not the Redskins. They're coming over there. This is how crazy this has gotten. And can I tell them, this is how crazy it has gotten. That we're discussing if the Washington Redskins should have changed their name. Do you know they never asked a Native American?
What the fuck is happening? So Walker, unironically, is so stupid. I can't tell if he's supposed to be making a joke here. I actually don't know if he's supposed to be making a joke. So when he says, I'm not a politician, I didn't want to go to Washington, what he meant was, well, like Washington, D.C. It could have been a play on words of him trying to say, like, I don't want to go to Washington. I'm not a politician. Gahook, look how stupid I am. I don't like the Washington Redskins, like Washington State, not Washington, D.C. But then he parlayed it to keep talking about Washington State. So I actually am a little unsure if he means Washington State or D.C. I'm doing my best. I'm just a farm boy. I'm just a country boy. I'm not that smart.
They ask white and black people, they ask the Spanish people, why did they go to a Native American and ask them? Because I can promise you, because I did the research, 95% of them, they didn't care. The other 5% were Cowboy fans. No, I checked this out.
Yes. Researcher Herschel Walker, he's here. He done did the research. You can do it. If Walker can do it, you can do it. You know, he's not that smart. I don't think he did the research. Don't listen. He's not that smart. Leave him alone.
And this is how bad it's gotten. This is how bad this has gotten that we don't understand this. They're trying to trick you right now. They are trying to trick you right now.
About what? What are you talking about? About what? Native American people didn't like that? Where's our team, the Cincinnati Caucasians? I want the Cincinnati Caucasoids. Come on, man. I want it. Yeah, where's the Atlanta Anglos? Come on. At least be normal. Where's our Chattanooga Negroes? Come on, I want that football team. You guys want the Chattanooga Negroes? I think it'd be sick. Be badass. I'm not that smart. I'm sorry. I love that line so much for him to go, I'm not that smart. He gon' embarrass me in the debate. I'm not that smart.